And y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scott by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, okay? And we are here to discuss a couple of things today. But before we get into the things that we're going to discuss, I just want to inform you guys that tonight, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be airing at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:05 p.m. Central Time on Giving You the Real Teas channel. I won't be there for the majority of the panel because I get off like an hour late. So I won't be there, but they will definitely hold it down while I'm gone. I'll be coming in towards the middle part, probably the second half of the panel, okay? So, yes, it will be hosted on Terrence's Terrence's channel. And, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy it because we got like 2 more episodes into the Whether You Like It or Not panel season. And we're talking about doing a clip show to give y'all favorite clips of the Whether You Like It or Not panel from this particular season. I'm going to post about it and see what y'all think about it. But so now that I'm done with my announcements, okay, today we're going to be talking about a former Atlanta housewife who doesn't think that it's a good idea for her to return to the show. We have a Potomac housewife who didn't even want to go to the reunion and may be quitting the show. And we also have a former basketball wife who's mad at her baby daddy's new woman for posting her child for their birthday. So before we get into all of that, we're gonna get into some baby mama, baby daddy drama, okay, with DaniLeigh and the baby. Since that's the fresh thing out, because you know, I just did my Potomac review, so right now this was going on as I was doing it. So apparently the baby and DaniLeigh got into an argument. He filmed her on Instagram Live and decided that he was going to make a statement after the fact, and even the police was even called. So there's a couple of audios that I have from the Neighborhood Talk. Everything in regards to the baby and DaniLeigh comes from the Neighborhood Talk, all right? So we're going to play it up. We're going to play the first thing of audio, then we're going to move on to the next. We're going to keep it moving, okay? So let's get into the first batch of audio with the baby and DaniLeigh.
I'm fucking live. He got that fucking phone in his hand. Eat that shit.
There you go.
Yeah, there I go. Fuck you.
Bitch, it's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my sake.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. Come here, close your phone.
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
No. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your shit.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, now that was the first batch of audio from the situation. So after he recorded her on Instagram Live, the baby went and put out a statement, okay? And the statement read, "I would like to swiftly remove myself from any of the hostile behavior put on display moments ago. This here thing has gone on for enough for Shawty to crash out on her own, and it saddens me because I still got a queen to raise. The last hour has been documented for my safety and business done based on my reputation, with multiple threats of setting up an internet scheme and a person refusing to not let me go. Me and somebody else here knew to record her. I'd have been beat on, yelled at, chased around like I'm one of them fatal love attraction type girls. But I knew to keep it together. My team would be in contact with any and everybody we're in business with who need clarification. At the end of the day, no big deal. I don't want no charges pressed or nothing. I just want her peacefully removed, which they need to hurry up and do as we speak. I ain't even want that behavior on display, but it's okay. Man, this too shall pass. It's all good. My focus right now is solely on this new project that's out. This and this live show Kill a Tour starting November the 26th. Hate Shawty went out that way, but that ain't my business. I'm a father first and always will be. This really me typing 2. No PR. I feel like the baby is full of shit. I definitely feel like he's full of shit, because even in that particular clip, he's sitting up here gaslighting this girl. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bait her, recording her. What was your point and what was your need to do that? I don't understand that. You recorded her, but then you want to say, oh, I hate Shawty went out that way. No, you don't hate that Shawty went out that way because you knew exactly what the hell you were doing when you were recording her. Like, stop. I know a narcissist when I see one, and I know that the baby is a fucking narcissist. That's exactly what he is. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's giving me a bit of narcissism and a little bit of short man syndrome. Because that's exactly what this is. This woman is sitting up here feeding her child and you starting shit on live. Now, I get it. There may be more stuff that happened that we did not see. But it just looks to me like he was gaslighting this woman. You sit up there and you baited and you baited and you baited till you got a reaction. You recorded her and all of this stuff. And now you making statements and now you doing this to try to make yourself look good. You making yourself look like a bitch ass nigga. That's what you making yourself look like. You're not doing you somehow you doing this to make yourself like this ain't helping your situation. This ain't helping your situation at all, my dude. It's not. So don't act like it is, because it's not. It's not. It's not. So don't even do that. So there's more with this situation. Let me pull it up, okay? So after that, DaniLeigh said that the baby called the police on her, and here's the audio with that. So let's talk about it. Let's get into the audio first.
Tell him, where's this stupid ass nigga at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. You wanna call the fucking cops? Yeah, whatever. Fucking bitch ass nigga. No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead. You just want to hang out? Yeah, whatever. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. It's all good. It's all good. You a fucking coward. You a fucking coward. You a motherfucking coward. God damn, bro. And it's unfortunate this shit's on the fucking internet.
I know that audio really wasn't about shit because they bleeped out a whole lot of stuff, so it comes across like it ain't really nothing. But that was pretty much the second batch of audio where DaniLeigh went live after the baby called the cops on her. Now, she took to her Instagram herself, and this is what she said. Hey guys, since baby want to put up a statement with his cap ass, I'll put mine up. So we've been living together for the past 3 months since our baby been born, doing us. And tonight he want to come in the room talking about I need to go. Don't matter where I go, mind you. I have a newborn baby. He said I can go to a hotel. This man is mad because I had a plan B sent to his condo. Because all he want to do is come in me with no responsibility. Obviously, he probably want me out so he can F on his other baby mama and other hoes who been knowing we been together this whole time while I just had my first child. This all goes to say this man is a effing coward. I'm sleeping after cooking him dinner and he say I need to go. F you, baby. And damn, I really should have just listened to the cap ass internet about this man. I'ma learn and I'ma grow, but this right here ain't it. And I'm sorry to my baby that her father is kicking her out her home at 3 months. And after that statement, she also has some more to say. And this is what she said. She said, ladies, never let a man do you like this. I pray my daughter never got to go through something like this with whoever she ends up with. This man left me when I was pregnant. And of course, I wanted my baby to know her dad. But wow, just so he can do his whole ass now. Just after 3 months, he talking about a love affair as if I'm delusional. Let me go ahead and post text messages, pictures, and MFing videos. I'm sleeping with my baby in my arms, and he gonna say, y'all need to leave. Effing coward ass. So after she posted that, she went live once more to say more. Here's the audio.
Because I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me, but at the end of the day, like, I've never spoken on anything. I've never addressed anything because I didn't want to bring attention to it. But it's always the narrative on what it is because they think this is the type of girl I am and this is that. Nah. So, nah, this just fucked up. And out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere. And I'm trying so hard to just... I tried to make this shit work. I tried to, for my baby, the best situation ain't the best situation at all, bro. At all. I deserve so much better. I really do. So I hope, God, please, I pray that this is the last situation. This is the last time, because this shit is not it. It's not. Every single time I come back into it, it's not it. It's love, because I completely love that man, but it's not it. It don't matter how much you love somebody. If it ain't right, it's never gonna be right. And when someone's not ready for something, it's never gonna be right. And you can't force somebody to be ready for something they're not ever gonna be ready for. He's okay with having 5, 6 fucking baby mothers. Like, nah, I was brought up different. I ain't going. You want me to be okay with certain shit? I ain't going. So I will get out. I will leave. I don't even have a place in LA no more. I done dropped everything for my baby to have a good life and being a nice, for her to know her dad, but I will go figure it out like I always have since I've been young. Never depended on a man, never nothing. I will figure this shit out. So, and that's it. I'm gonna keep, I ain't never brought this shit to the internet, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You want to record me talking about I'm gonna have this, then put out a fucking statement 10 minutes after this shit is going on? The fuck? Clout ass, weird ass, man. The fuck? That's some weird ass shit right there. Like, you was planning this shit. The fuck? So
So while DaniLeigh is crying on live, the baby is not taking it seriously, as he never does, and he posted a picture of a thin line between love and hate mixed with Get Out. And then she responded with, lame ass using this situation to promote his EP and tour, literally putting the date on his statement. My God, my poor baby got a lane for a father. Everyone go enjoy the show and listen to Sticked Up Levels, which was written about me, since I'm the crazy one in this love affair. Okay, y'all, so that's the situation with DaniLeigh and the baby. Now, here's my thing about it, and then we're going to move on to Phaedra Parks. Here's my thing. I don't really know much about this DaniLeigh and the baby situation. I know some people said that she was the side chick at first, so no one feels any sympathy for her, but I feel sympathy for her. And you know, at the end of the day, she's just a woman that's in love with some trifling ass man, and you know, how you get them is how you lose them, pretty much. And that's just the price that you pay. But she doesn't deserve to go through what she's going through, especially with a child. Like, regardless of anything, he's putting her and his child out the house, saying that she can go to a hotel and the child can go to a hotel, but he can stay in his house. If you really care about your child, why would you put your baby mama in a situation where she got to go to a damn hotel? Like, what's the point of her living with you for a while, and so y'all can raise y'all kid and all this other stuff? Like, that's ridiculous. But of course, y'all gonna go for the man side instead of the woman side, so it is what it is. Like, he does come across like a lame ass, flat out bitch ass nigga. Like, that's what he comes across as to me, and I don't respect no man like that. I just don't, and it is what it is. So yeah, kick rocks, the baby. Kick rock. Alright, so we're going to get into Phaedra Parks. Now, I got an article here from theblast.com where they talk about her possibly returning to the Housewives of Atlanta now that she would be appearing on the second season of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Now, Phaedra had quite a bit to say about her possibly returning to the Housewives of Atlanta. Here's what she had to say. Let's get into the article. After taking a well-needed break from reality TV, Phaedra Parks returned to the Bravo TV for Ultimate Girls Trip. Although the 48-year-old is back to the screens, however, the question of whether or not she should be returning to the cast of the Housewives of Atlanta is still left unanswered. Hollywood Life recently had a sit-down with the mother of two to discuss her part on the new show. Parks also shared some details about her possible return to the Housewives of Atlanta. Considering her children's ages, Parks does not think that coming back to the Housewives of Atlanta is a good idea. Parks returned to Bravo to shoot the second season of Ultimate Girls Trip, leading fans to wonder if she would like to return to the Housewives franchise fully. Even though the TV personality was a fan favorite on the reality series, she believes her time on the show is up for good. When asked if she would ever return, the reality star shared her gratitude seeing that the fans wanted her back on the show, but she explained why it could not happen. In her words, "The Housewives is an awesome platform, but it comes with this issue, so to be a great parent and a responsible parent, I think that would not be the most responsible decision." The outlet said, the outlet Queer Parks is, if she was happy to leave RHOA, she replied that she keeps in touch with just about everyone, including Tamara Judge and Eva Marcel, who kids play sports with her. When asked if she agreed to do the girls trip because she did not like how she left things with the franchise, the 48-year-old clarified that she came on Andy Cohen's request. Phaedra Parks expressed that she is begged to return to RHOA yearly, but she does not want to. The personality explained that she gave about 8 years to the franchise, even giving birth to both of her kids on live TV, and will go down as one of the best for the franchise. As her thoughts on the new cast announcement and Sheree Whitfield's return, Parks said she does not follow the show, but she loves Sheree. The outlet also asked if the star was begged to shoot Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2 after saying she was done with reality TV. She did not confirm this, but praised Brandi Glanville's great heart. Parks was told to tease fans about her experience on the trip, and she hinted at drama by saying the girls got rowdy after a few hours. When probed about Dorinda Medley's hosting, the TV personality said that she fell in love with Medley, who reminds her of herself. She added that Medley wants to smoke. Alright, now that was Phaedra Parks and what she had to say about returning to the Housewives of Atlanta. And y'all heard her. She don't want to come back, so let her stay going. Y'all want to blame Candy for this, but Phaedra clearly said that she don't want nothing to do with this show because she feels like it's an irresponsible decision as an adult. No, I don't think it's an irresponsible decision as an adult. I feel like you don't want to do the show because you don't want to have to own up and take accountability for the bullshit that you caused before you left. That's the only reason, because you kind of got off scot-free by leaving the show and nobody got to tear your ass apart. Portia had to take it, but at the same time, Portia was the one who brought it on national TV, so of course she had to take it, and I wasn't mad that she had to. Fuck Portia. But what I'm saying is, I don't miss Phaedra. I'm glad that she's gone, and I don't want to see her ass. I think that she's the scum of the earth. She's very fucking disgusting. What she did to Candy was a bit much. The disrespect that she gave was enough in regards to that situation, and I am fine without ever seeing her frog-looking ass ever again. And I'm just being real about the situation. I don't see how anybody still roots for her, still wants her to be on the show, or anything like that. It's one thing to be a villain. It's one thing to keep up the mess. But when you go so far as to make up the kind of rumors that you made up about Candy Burris, that's a bit much for me, and I would never respect Phaedra or see her the same. I can't. That's just the type of person I am. Once you do some foul shit like that, I could never see you the same. So yes, Candy did say that if Phaedra come back, she'll leave. But at this point, it looks like she's been asked to come back, but she doesn't want to. So y'all can stop blaming Candy for this, because Phaedra doesn't want to come back to the fucking show, okay? Now let's move on to Mia Thornton. Now Mia claims that she did not want to attend the reunion because she feels like she needs to keep it classy, despite the fact that she's been in social media wars with both, I think, Candace and Mia. Now she's saying that she didn't want to go to the damn reunion, but she knew she needed to go to get her check. So I got a story here from Yahoo Life, and it reads: Mia Thornton has taken a lot of jabs during her rookie season of the Housewives of Potomac. From having a rocky start with Dr. Winnie Osefo and Giselle Bryant to going head-to-head with Candace Dillard, Thornton was hit with a whirlwind of drama. The chaos of the season made Thornton reluctant to attend the reunion special. When she answered a fan on Twitter about why she didn't want to go initially, she said that the drama didn't have a place in her life. I answered this one because we didn't feel this platform was adding any value to our lives. We don't do nasty drama. I should have watched seasons 4 and 5. I thought I would be signing up for the Housewives of Beverly Hills vibes. I prefer to keep it classy. In response to the clapbacks to this response, she further defended herself on IG, pointing out that she was a target of some serious bullying this season. I haven't heard any of these ladies on other platforms being referred to as a prostitute, body shamed for their hands and feet, and called a liar for basically everything they say. A handsome man, a husband, is an old granddaddy, disrespectful drunk who saved me from the strip club, whose mom doesn't love them. How much do you expect one to take? Viewers had a lot to say about Thornton's comments, of course. One fan pointed out that the rookie season is always the most difficult, and hers was no different from the other housewives. Have you not watched RHOA at all? Kenya got called a man and clowned for her acne and feet, while Portia and Marlo got called a prostitute, the fan tweeted. Everyone's first season is rough, but you had the power to change the narrative next season and make bags off the business. Stay the course. Okay, that was it for Mia Thornton now. I don't know. Is she trying to quit the show? Does she not want to be here anymore? Hopefully she doesn't, because I don't fucking like her ass. But I just feel like Mia is full of shit. I felt like she thought that she was finna come on this show and run stuff. She ain't running shit, and that's the fucking problem. She thought she was coming up here to run stuff. She thought that she was coming up here to be that bitch. And that's just what she wasn't. She wasn't that bitch. She wasn't that bitch. And she thought that she would be. And that's very unfortunate that she's not that bitch. You know what I mean? Like she came on there. She talking about she don't do nasty drama, but she involved herself in nasty drama. She engaged in a nasty drama. She put herself in situations that had absolutely nothing to do with her, and she spoke on a lot of things that had absolutely nothing to do with her. She was trying to play the game, and she played the fucking game wrong, talking about everybody else had been called a liar for everything that comes out of her mouth. Because everything that comes out of your mouth is a fucking lie, bitch. That's why we're calling you a liar. You're the one who don't know whether or not you was met in the strip club or the street, so that's why you're being called a prostitute. Your feet is big and your hands are big, and that's why they're being called big. Like, shut the fuck up, Mia. Like, don't get all sensitive now. You knew exactly what you was walking the fuck into when you got here. And you talking about Beverly Hills vibes, girl? Those girls are just as fucking vicious as Candace and Wendy and Karen and Giselle and Robert and everybody else on the show that you on. Have a seat. Have a seat. Like, for real, because you full of shit. Like, stop. Mia, girl, bye. Last one of the night is going to be Gloria Govan, child. We got to get into her because she was really, really doing the most, okay? And this is coming from the Baller Alert, child. Let's talk about it. Now, Gloria Govan and Matt Barnes have had their differences over the years, but now it seems that she isn't too happy with his boo. The former Basketball Wives reality star definitely wasn't here for Sims posting her kids on IG, and she made it very clear that she does not want Sims posting her kids. Anasa posted a picture of her, Matt Barnes, and their children along with Gloria and Matt's boys wishing them a happy birthday. The model wrote a caption saying happy birthday to Govan and Barnes' sons. However, that didn't sit well with Gloria, and she let Anasa know how she felt. Happy 13th birthday to Carter and Isaiah, 3 kings birthed on one special day, November the 6th. I'm so grateful to have you two loving lights in my life. 4 different parties in one day, but us parents worked together to pull it off and made sure that David, Carter, and Isaiah all felt loved, supported, and celebrated. Scorpio season, hashtag family over everything. With that, well, that did not sit well with Matt Barnes' ex-wife, Gloria Govan, who is currently married to Derek Fisher. She claims that Anasa is creating a false narrative for social media. Okay, now this is just becoming too much. I've asked before to leave my kids out of your false narrative. You know fully well my kids' birthday celebration had absolutely nothing to do with you or your son. Govan commented on Instagram. Govan went on to say Sims was obsessed with her children and ended her comment by saying her kids get frustrated by Sims and her kids. At this point, she's just flat out weird. Your obsession with my kids is awkward and crazy. I've tolerated it long enough. Your whole super mommy, stepmom blended family bullshit is hilarious. My kids tolerate you because I raised them well. But don't get things twisted. They don't fuck with you or your kids. They get irritated that they always try to force pictures or videos on them. What you and Matt got going on is one thing, but once you continuously obsessively keep trying to involve my kids, that becomes a whole different story, and now I've got to get involved. I've asked you before not to post them. You obviously don't listen. Now I'm telling you, cut the shit, leave my kids off your social media, and stop lying, or it's going to be a problem. Govan didn't stop there. She posted in her Instagram stories, bras really be out here trying to include my kids in their false narrative. Cut it out. Alright, so that was the article from Baller Alert talking about Gloria Govan and her baby daddy's new woman, okay? Now here's what I got to say about it. I feel 2 ways. I feel like, A, Gloria is just being a nasty bitch. Number 2, if she told you not to post her kids, you don't need to post them. I do feel like Gloria is doing the absolute most. I do think that she's beyond doing the most. I think that she's those kids looked happy in those pictures. The smiles didn't look fake. It didn't look like they was being forced to do anything. I feel like they wanted to be there, but I think that Gloria has another problem that she needs to solve on her own, and it ain't got nothing to do with those kids or that woman. It has more so to do with her and how she feels. I don't think that those kids have a problem with the woman, and I don't think they got a problem with the woman's children at the end of the day. That's something that Gloria feels insecure about, and she needs to stop it. She made herself look like a whole damn fool on social media. But like I said, however, if the situation is this way, like if she really did tell her not to post her kids, Matt's girlfriend needs to understand it and respect Gloria's wishes. That's all I'm saying. But Gloria do look like a dumbass. But with that being said, y'all, what y'all got to say about it, y'all? This is a long ass yes for the mess. But be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And also, if you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and my IG will be down below. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Until my next video, we'll talk later. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.